Hey everybody, you're watching The Screw with Felicia Rose. Today we have a special edition for you. We're going to cut through all the other segments and get right to the good stuff. Today we're doing a Tinder takeover.
You've seen her Tinder featured on Barstool Sports, The Shive, and even the Bro Bible. Over 1,300 matches this month alone. She's gonna take your Tinder and make it shimmer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Tinder Takeover.
I'm here with a bunch of my friends, and a lot of you out there have submitted your Tinders to me because you want me to edit them, which I'm really excited about. So just a little background as to why people are asking me to edit their Tinder. My Tinder has been featured on Bro Bible, Barstool Sports a couple of times. I think 3 or 4. I'm not quite sure. I can't keep track at this point. The Onion and a couple of other like smutty websites. So apparently I'm doing something right. Depends on, I guess, what you're looking for. But what we're going to do today is go over some Tinders of people who are looking to change it up a little bit, see what they can, do to get a little bit more attention to their Tinder, and we're going to check back in with them in a few weeks and see if it actually works. So thank you guys for being here today, everybody. I just wanted to thank you. We have Melvin, DJ, and Juby. Juby's back. You guys probably saw her on a previous episode. So I just want to thank you guys. Also, everybody out there that submitted your Tinder so far, thank you so much for submitting your Tinder. I really super appreciate it. If I don't get to it today, I'm going to try to get to it on another episode, and or I will write you back directly if it seems like you are in need of a lot of help because, of what you've written maybe in your email or whatnot. So definitely going to try to get to a lot of those, but obviously you see we have some people in studio today and we want to focus on them. So first we have Melvin. Thank you so much, Melvin, for coming into the studio. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Melvin, did your phone recharge? So we were having a charging problem earlier. We were at like a 2%. We weren't sure what to do.
Portable charger.
All right, so the first thing before I even look at your Tinder, now for the ones that I don't have the access to talk to directly, obviously I'm going to edit those a little bit differently, but when I can talk to you, I'm going to ask you some questions first. So my first question for you is, what type of person are you looking for, and or what are you looking to use Tinder for in general?
All right, heavy questions. So right off the bat. All right. I don't know, I feel like Tinder nowadays is such an app where everybody's like, just kind of on it to like get laid or whatever, or just, hook up or whatever.
Is that what you're on it for?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really.
Are you looking for a relationship? I just mean
I feel like I've been looking for a relationship. I'm like a hopeless romantic. I don't know.
Have you tried any other apps aside from Tinder? Obviously, we know, Tinder's a fine app sometimes. Like, I've met people I've dated off of Tinder before, but also I know Tinder's sort of more of the, it's the grinder of straight culture, if you will, or whatever. So it's sort of that whole, like, people expect to kind of hit it and quit it on Tinder. Yeah, so have you tried other apps?
Right. Actually, I've tried Bumble and Tinder, and that's pretty much, and OkCupid, like a while ago.
OkCupid is definitely one I think that a lot of people go to when they're looking for more of like a dating scenario. Yeah. So that might be your first start. Maybe you don't go on Tinder. But let's look at your Tinder and see what we have, because you can definitely meet a relation or get into a relationship off of Tinder. I've seen it before. I'm sure we'll see it again. We're going to try to do that here today. All right, so we got Melvin. Now, if you guys want to show that up on the screen here, obviously. First thing I want to show is his profile photo. So this is the first thing that I'm going to see as a female swiping through. So do you have, not to put you on the spot, female, male, or just females as far as what you're looking for?
Females.
Just females. All right. So we got Melvin, 28, as you guys can see up there. It says, Scorpio, don't at me. Creative type, outgoing, stoner, spiritual, sensual, generally loads of fun, born and raised in Brooklyn. And each one has kind of an emoji, which I think is a cute touch. I do like that. I'm not going to lie. And then let's look through your photos. So let's see. All right, so you got like you against a wall, some graffiti, you chilling. Okay, this is like a candid, which I like. First off the bat, I will say you're doing it right with your photos. Your photos are definitely, I think that the first thing you need to do though is change your profile. If you guys look at the first photo, like that main, I say profile pic, but I mean the main pic. If I am swiping through this and I see the back of your head,
Yeah.
You have an adorable face. Not hitting on you, but you have an adorable face. Don't ever want to make anybody feel uncomfortable on my show. But you do have a nice face, so put
Thank
that
you.
first.
I appreciate it.
If you had better hair than a face, then yeah, show the back of your head. But no. You have a nice face, put that first. So that's first off. That's the first thing you're doing wrong. Second thing you're doing wrong, I wouldn't do anything else with your photos aside from put your face first. So maybe change that to even just the graffiti.
I kind of thought it was it's mystery. It's like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are on Tinder nowadays are just swipers, like, first picture left, first picture right. And it's like, it's like...
Yeah, but that's the thing is they're not going...
there's no swipe.
Right?
Hold
on, as a female, I'm only speaking on a female's behalf as somebody swiping through Tinder as a female...
I swipe so fast.
Everybody does.
And it's just...
So it's just off that first photo.
Ain't there,
we're not even getting to your...
Oh, no, I care enough to be like, her face is not...
So my first suggestion is always...
I care enough.
A clear photo. So maybe not even your second photo. I would actually take a clearer photo. Not a selfie, but one, maybe we can take one in the studio today, just headshot style, but not too posed. Maybe like a candid from the side. You have a good profile, something like that, with like your teeth. That's cute, right? With the nose ring. Yeah, get it. Here, look at the cat with the nose ring and the teeth, right? Yeah, not I don't know. But maybe we can take some photos later and see if they work. And just change your profile photo, and I think you're good. Honestly, the only other thing is you're looking for a relationship, but are you also looking for a little booty too?
I don't know. I guess in the early ages of Tinder, yeah. But as I've gotten older, I'm just like, I'm over it.
You're looking for a girl to settle down with.
Yeah, I'm literally...
I think that you should say that in here somewhere. Because I think that too often we're...
That doesn't come off cheesy?
No, not in a cheesy way. So I think that your first thing says, Scorpio, don't at me. I think that's funny. So you started off with something... I always say go with funny first or dirty. Dirty or funny or both. A good combo. Maybe say something dirty, but also say something about like... I'll wife you up in that same breath, maybe say, like, what do you like about girls that, like, gets you going?
Me personally?
Yeah.
I don't know, I like kind of more aggressive kind of females.
So you're more of a sub in a little bit?
Yeah, sometimes.
So maybe say that. Maybe say, like, sub in the streets, something in the sheets. Or sub in the sheets, something in the street, whatever. Goofball in the street, something that kind of depicts who you are, make a joke about it, and then maybe one more line about, jokes or not, I am looking to find a girl I can chill with, or kick it with.
I was always
like
afraid
that,
to address that in like in the bio.
No, because you do, you say these one-liner things that kind of give a good sense of who you are, which I like. But I would go so far as to say maybe one more thing about like, I'm not just trying to be a player, honestly, because I think that'll really help you. So, new headshot or new first photo of sort of like a headshot, maybe a candid from the side, and then add in maybe one jokey thing about you being a sub, because I think that's good to attract. Because if you want to attract a little bit of a dom, you're gonna attract that as soon as you allude to it. They're gonna come like honestly like flies to shit. Or whatever. That's a gross thing to say.
Wait, there's the edit button. There's the edit button, right?
Yeah.
The edit.
Then all right. So edit.
I was like, help me.
I'll do it.
Smash that edit.
What do you call like? What would you consider yourself? Like a goofball? Like how do you like? I think you're goofy.
Yeah,
like,
I feel
funny.
Like I like to make people
do you
laugh.
Do you like the word goofball?
Yeah.
Is that all right? So maybe sub in the sheets. Hold on, I'm gonna try to spell it right. I drank tequila. Oops. Sorry. Sub in the sheets. Goofball. And how many lines do we have? Goodball. Why do I have to do this? Don't we have an intern for this shit? What the fuck? In the streets. And then all jokes aside, looking for a girl. A woman. You're 28, right? You are 28?
Yeah.
A woman I can kick it with. All that good? Yeah. Added to what you already have. Look it over. Approve. So what we're going to do is I want you to kind of keep in mind what you've been swiping and how many matches you're getting.
That's smooth.
Yeah, like that.
I feel like even reading it as myself, me in third person, I'm like,
you were like,
this guy's smooth.
So I want you to do this. Just keep in mind how many matches you've been getting and what type. Is it the wrong type, whatever, and then maybe in a few weeks we'll come back and just check it out, see if you've been getting the ones that you want and how many more, and et cetera, et cetera.
Thank you. I'll definitely keep you updated.
All right, cool. Yeah, and if you need any more help, just let me know. Like if you need like a first time, what do I respond with? Let me know. I'm good with that.
I think I found her. What should I say?
I got you, definitely. All right, so thank you so much, Melvin, for being on the show. Melvin, do you want to show out yourself at all, or are you good with being anonymous?
Melvin Scuddy on everything. That's Melvin. Miss Scuddy, Mascudi.
And find him on Tinder too. Hey, swipe right, so I can prove I'm right. All right, I'm stealing back my lighter. Where does it go? Thank you so much.
Cheers, guys.
All right, thanks, Melvin. All right, so I think what we'll do now is we're gonna go to a quick one in my email, and I want you to give me your opinions on it because. So this is Juby, this is DJ. I've been friends with both of them for a while. I trust their opinions. It is harder to do these things for yourself than it is to do for other people. So I do trust that they can give us some good insight into maybe what's right and what's wrong. But what did you think of my last one, yeah?
That was good.
You like that?
I can't wait to show you mine.
Oh, it's great. I'm excited.
It's very drastically different, and I'm very excited for the feedback.
Awesome. I'm excited too. All right, so we got... All right, I'm going to show you guys now. Showed up on the screen. First photo, it looks like Carl with a K, he says. That's cute. Already cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you do that, though? That's clever.
I don't know. Is it your Facebook?
Yeah.
We'll have to look into that.
Is he a furry?
Is he a furry? So, we're scrolling through the photos, which is obviously the first thing that most of us do. Let's just be honest. We want to see the full scope of what you look like. We want to see if we can get down with that. We want to see if you're a bear or a cub or a seal or just a regular dude. So, the first thing that Heather asks after looking at this photo is he a furry? Which is a valid question, I would say. But it looks like he's just wearing a onesie, a Care Bear onesie. Because you're wearing a Care Bear onesie on Tinder, I'd say that are you a furry is an accurate question. So maybe change that if you're not. If you are, keep it going. I'm all about furries. Plushies, I tried to get into, not my thing. But furries, I'm into. I think it's cool. Because, like, it's soft. I'm into humping something soft. Anyway, so if you're not, maybe change that. Because that's the first thing the female to my left said. So, right? Do we kind of agree?
Yeah.
I mean, onesies are super cool, though.
Onesies are cute, but maybe not the one with the hood. Because, honestly, there's a lot of furry onesies like that. Like, we know
that's
from
intense.
Fetish culture that's like a fetish onesie.
That's a furry thing.
Okay. So, third photo, okay? Mm-hmm. I think so. It shows how pretty his eyes are. Mm-hmm. All right, we got. And then fourth photo is a dog. I know you have 4 photos. Don't just if you don't want to put 4, that's okay. But don't clog me up with a dog.
With you with
all these pictures look like hella professionally taken, though. Too like there's no.
Oh, all right. Well, okay.
Like
so the first thing I'll say is, as much as I like your first photo, it's cute. I would put it second. Selfies where you're holding the camera as a male, I actually read a study about this. I'm not just saying this out my ass.
Yeah.
You're more likely to be swiped left.
Yeah.
Because it says something about how into yourself you are or something like that. Personally, I never really cared and I never thought about it until sort of recently. So I do agree. So maybe we're going to change that. And then what do we have for a bio? Let's see. It says, oh geez, I'm a nerd. I read a lot. I like comic books, movies, and Star Wars probably too much. I can cook chicken without killing you. That's a good thing. I know, comma, you're only here for the dog. Put the dog in the photo with you. You'll get way more swipes, right? You go to the dog park with the dog, you get way more.
Yeah, that's downplaying yourself.
Yeah.
That's like talking negative. You're like you already stepped back and were like, I don't have confidence.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right.
Don't be self-deprecating on your profile. It's not funny unless you are a gorgeous runway model, and then that's the only time it's okay. When you're that gorgeous where it looks ridiculous, then be self-deprecating. Otherwise, people think you're a douche. But don't be self-deprecating if you're a 9 or below. No. Don't be self-deprecating because it's not going. And not to say sorry to say that you're not a 10, but none of us here are 10. We're all not 10s because we're not on the roadway. So at the end of the day, definitely don't be self-deprecating. It makes you look like you're really self-conscious, and girls don't like that. They want a confident man in general. I'm talking about, like, according to in general, right?
Yeah.
The other thing I'll say is I don't mind the rest of your profile, but you don't use commas properly. Ding, 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 ding,
yeah,
ding, ding.
Obnoxious.
And whether or not I'm an English major, and trust me, I make lots of fucking errors online because I'm really excited, but this is your Tinder. Use commas properly. There's apps, look at I like comic books, movies, and Star Wars probably too much. That's one run-on sentence. No.
So a lot of information, too.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't really like when people refer to themselves as nerds.
Yeah, OGs, I'm a nerd. I don't know. Who are you responding to? OGs? I don't want to be negative, but let's rewind. Take out the OGs, take out I'm a nerd. How about things like, I read a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's another self-deprecating thing. Yeah, just like away, he's like, oh, I'm a nerd. Like, he wants to, like, get that out in the open.
He's cute, right? Like, he's cute. He has nice eyes. Like, he's not, there's no reason why this guy should be swiped left off of photos, but just off of his profile, I'd swipe him left because it seems like he doesn't have any confidence, and I don't like that. I like a guy that's like, yeah, so what, I'm a nerd. It's cool. I like wrestling. Bitch. I like Star Wars. If you want to hang and smoke some weed, or if you want to hang and so change it. I like the I can cook you chicken line. It's funny. I think maybe spice it up a little bit. Tell her, talk about, I don't know. Talk about finger blasting. Maybe I don't know. Say something like, I don't know. I'd have to look it over. I have to know what you're into. It's really hard when I don't know what you're into, but I would definitely say something sexual. Obviously, because it's fun.
It's always something related to beards, right? Like magic carpet ride?
Yeah, or like a mustache
Free magic
ride.
Carpet rides.
That's always a good go-to. And that's obviously, like, easy enough where it's not super shocking. So if that's not helpful at all, write back, let me know what you're into, and we can try again. But definitely go with my picture photo change thing and take out a few of those things and use some commas. All right, cool. So next I want to go with Juby. Juby, thank you for coming back to the show. Thank you for being on the first episode and being on my show 8 years ago. It's crazy. And my roommate. Thank you for being my roommate. You're a wonderful human. So let's look at this Tinder, and what the hell is going on with it, by the way?
Okay, well, I have Tinder and OkCupid, so it's been like two totally different worlds.
Well, what are you looking for?
Well, on Tinder, I consider it just...
No. Not what they're for. What are you looking for in general?
I'm just looking
What's your preferred situation right now?
Okay, maybe like non-committal, ongoing, fun, but like...
Respectful.
Yeah, obviously. But like, I think that's why I'm like half on Tinder for like, you know... You look at those dudes, you're like, all right, just for boning. And then for OkCupid, it's like they're looking for a relationship.
So are you also looking for a relationship?
I'm open to it, I guess.
Okay, so it's a little bit of both. All right, well, let's look at your Tinder just for boning.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're using Tinder for. And maybe we'll do an OkCupid episode one day. Okay. All right, so Heather, 28. A couch dwelling, comma, porn watching, no comma. What the fuck? What? Who do I live with? Weed zombie. First of all, you're grammatically incorrect. Fix that shit. Second of all, okay, I like it. A couch dwelling, porn watching weed zombie is exactly what you are. Yeah. So because I do know you, I can give you a little bit more insight into your bio. Your bio is spot on. I would definitely put a little bit more. Maybe make a line about looking for a booty call or a Ted Bundy to marry. Yeah, why not? You know, I don't know how to word it right this second, but definitely something like, you know, I'm not necessarily looking to just fuck you, but I am also.
All right.
Because right now it's just like you're gonna get, and also, what the fuck is this photo? You look cute, but like, you just look like you're hitching a ride. I can't even see her fucking face in this. Like, who are you? You are
they
way more
deleted
gorgeous.
a bunch of photos.
What the fuck? Why did they delete your photos,
Well, because
Heather?
one had a fake gun, and then the other one had my butt crack, which I don't understand why they deleted that. Like,
you are the reason why the internet gets shut down. I can't.
No.
Okay, so another suggestion is not to put up things that are offensive. People are gonna...
How is my butt crack offensive?
Listen, if a guy thinks that he's lesser than you on the chain and he can't swipe you right because he knows you're not going to swipe him right, he might have one of those deep-rooted issues in the back of his brain, like maybe 2% of them out there, and they're going to find reasons to report you. Obviously, one of these people out there saltily reported you because they're like,
happens?
she's not going to swipe me right, so I'll report. Of course. They're like, that butt crack is too nice for me.
Like Tinder people at work, like, what the fuck?
No, some jabroni reported your fucking fake gun. So, no, we need to update these photos.
I didn't know you can have a fake gun on Tinder.
You're fucking gorgeous. What are you thinking? We're going to take a bunch of photos. I'm going to show you guys later in another episode what we take for photos and how we update this trash bio. I don't understand. Like, we'll leave what it says, but we need to add, like, fucking something to redeem this shit.
My OkCupid is much better.
I'm sure. It's much better. This is a Tinder takeover, bitch. This is not okay, stupid. Thank you. All right, so we're done with you for now. No wonder why you're not getting laid. Zoinks. All right, DJ, what do you got for me? Oh, Sandy. This is great. So my producers here chose which ones we're going to edit because I knew some of the people and didn't know some of the people, so we wanted it to be unbiased who I chose. And it looks like they chose Sandy. Shout out to Sandy. We hope to have you in the studio soon because you are another professional. And I love you. Shout out. So this is loading. I'm just saying words to fill the time while it does. You know Sandy, right? Do you know who Sandy is? She's a little cutie, a little redheaded cutie from Massachusetts. Oh, you're redhead too.
Aww.
Maybe you guys are related.
Yeah, all redheads are related. Little known fact.
So we have a Bumble profile. Throw that up there. We got Sandy, 26, Walt Disney World, South Lancaster Academy, and then we have location Sterling, and then her Instagram. And her Spotify. This is what we got. I'm assuming if you were to have a Tinder, it'd probably be the same stuff. So let's just say we're gonna make you a Tinder. Well, first off, your first photo is great. It's beautiful. I think we get that you're the girl on the right since you're not blurry, and you're also gorgeous. You're so gorgeous. I miss you. Come visit us. Come sleep on our couch. So that's also maybe something you want to say in your bio, like girl on the right. You don't have a bio. Girl, where are your words? You need to say something. So you're an intelligent female, and you also have a lot to say, and I think that you're definitely wise enough to come up with your own profile. However, maybe say something like, you know, Disney princess trapped in a Massachusetts hellhole, waiting for my prince to save me.
That's really cute.
And then say something about cum, obviously, afterwards. That's the only way to do it. So I think that you're good, because I think that's probably what you're looking for. You're looking for booty call / respect / potential boyfriend, but probably just not, but maybe on a Sunday. So I would say that would be my suggestion. I would like to have you in here so we can actually ask you more face-to-face questions about this, go through it, but I think that's what I would say for now. Keep what you're doing and just write a little bit about yourself. Girl, you are hilarious.
Yeah, you can't leave it blank, because then the dudes just think it's a bot.
Oh, true. See, thank God we have a guy here.
Like, oh, nothing. That's a bot. That's a wasted swipe.
You only have so many right swipes a day. We forget as females, we have unlimited swipes without having to get Tinder Plus.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I could swipe all motherfucking day and nothing happens. I don't know if
that's rude.
Does at like 400 or something, but I've swiped all day, trust me, and it's just to prove a point, and it's never run out. So you're right. If they have 4 or 5 swipes a day without Twinder, that's a different type. Without Tinder Plus, then obviously you want to say enough to make sure that they know that you're a human being. Like, yeah, I'm this gorgeous bitch. I'm not a bot. Something like that. But yeah, let's get you in here and talk about it. Thanks, Sandy, for submitting. All right, DJ, you're up.
Great.
DJ, want to say a little bit about yourself? Where are you from? What do you do?
I am originally from upstate, where Tinder is way different than in the city.
Why is that?
Because there's only about 30 people. Oh. So you gotta say your distance way further, you know? But what's great, when you transition, so Tinder has this whole algorithm, right? Where the more matches you get, the more like higher rank you become. So when you're in like a place with less people and you're swiping and you get matches, when you get back to the city, you're above like all
The
these
cream of
people
the
that don't
crop.
see. Yeah. It's,
Nice.
so there's strategy. There's definitely strategy involved in the Tindering, all right?
Yeah, very interesting. There's so much that goes into this.
Oh, there's a lot, you know. Do you know there's a Tinder for celebrities and like models? It's a
That makes sense,
it's
though.
a secret Tinder.
That way they don't have to.
Yeah,
get
that
it.
shit's fucking rude.
No, but
That
I
is
get
rude.
it. But you know what? Braun Strowman had a regular ass motherfucking Tinder.
No, there's celebrities with regular ass Tinders.
Yeah, I
So
wonder.
I'd swipe white. I'd swipe right. I can't even speak right now.
But yeah, so this is my Tinder.
Yeah,
All right,
scrutinize
don't-
you
don't
right
worry.
now.
I love it already. I don't even have to look at it. All right. Velveeta follows me on Instagram.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
See?
I love you.
I want to change
Oh, the
it.
suicidal hat. I would have swiped you right away.
All right, my first suggestion is change your main photo to this photo. I love the suicidal hat photo.
But yeah,
and it's
not
a
the
good for
main.
like an icon photo. I'm totally hogging this from you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh shit! Yeah. But I would do one of the that one looks really cute. Yeah. This is
That's a great photo.
that's definitely the DJ I see when I look at you. So I would say go with that photo for sure, because
Respect.
that'll get, first of all, attention. It's, even if it is a selfie, which normally I don't approve of, but it doesn't look like one. It looks like maybe a friend just framed it like that, which you could get away with. It doesn't look like, this is what I mean by selfie.
Or in the
Yeah,
mirror.
the MySpace angles.
Like, what are you doing with your nipples and yourself? Like, get out of here. Maybe don't say what you do for a living.
Oh, linked in the thing.
Excuse me. No offense, but like,
That's the
it
most
leaves
boring topic.
but also it leaves something up for like conversation. If you don't know what to talk about, it's boring, and I don't like to talk about what I do for a living, obviously, because then I have to be like, I slang nudes, and no, you're not going to get any for free, motherfucker.
Yep.
But at the same time, I don't, reading that, like, it's too much. It's at least a conversation starter if you don't know what to say to somebody, or at least a topic if you're kind of reaching, you know, like, hey, what do you do for a living?
Yeah, no,
oh,
I
I've been
get that.
busy today. What do you do? All right, so take that out. Obviously, leave in college for sure. Velveeta follows me out. I would leave that. What would
Yeah,
you say?
that's funny.
I would leave
Because
that.
I would be curious to ask you, is it true?
Yeah, it is true. Velveeta does follow me on Instagram.
And then I would want to.
and they only follow 150 people,
There you go.
one of which is 2 Chainz. So that me and 2 Chainz have that in common. That,
See, that's a great
You
conversation.
should also
can
add that in the
have.
bio.
No, that's a conversation. Because right now you just swiped him
Oh,
right
there you
based
go.
off of this photo, right? Theoretically,
And what he says.
and what he said. But now you want to know more. Like, is that real? And now he could say yes, and also 2 Chainz.
your follow-up.
And da-da. Yeah, that's your follow-up message.
There you go.
You always want a follow-up message. You don't want to just say absolutely nothing to somebody, and you don't want your first line out the gate to be like too much and too long. You just want to say something captivating. So if you have a captivating bio, somebody can say something captivating to you. So it's a good back and forth. I honestly maybe would just add in maybe one more thing about like what you're looking for. Obviously, I'm big on adding in what you're looking for so that people can kind of be. What are you looking for?
whatever,
You
forever.
don't know. All right. So I would literally write looking for : whatever forever.
Yeah.
But it's perfect. It's funny. And it also, for girls that aren't necessarily looking or don't know what they're looking for, that's perfect, honestly. Because it's also saying, like,
Takes the pressure off.
do whatever
Yeah.
you want with me, just don't disrespect me, you know? Like, or at least I hope that's what it's saying. So I think that's all we got for you. I mean, right?
I'm pretty satisfied with your profile.
Yeah. For a dude,
Thanks,
it's
guys.
good.
Yeah.
It's it's perfect. Because that
You
is
did
what
good,
you
kid.
are. You're doing whatever forever, and Velveeta totally follows you. So
That's so
It's a fact.
So, I think that we're done for the day. Obviously, guys, once again, if you didn't have your Tinder looked over, I'm either going to message you directly or have you on another episode, or I'm going to have you Skype it or come in or whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed Tinder Takeover. I hope you took some advice from this. Obviously, I am not a dating professional. I do not have a degree in sexology. Don't ever take anything I'm saying for actual, don't take it seriously. I can't speak. And also, use my shit at your own discretion. If you guys want, follow and like us. Much Obliged TV. Don't follow me. I'm going to post more boobs there. Follow them. And these guys, what's your tags? Anybody want to shout
No.
themselves up?
DJ Strong style.
On everything, whatever, forever. And
Don't look for
and
me.
Juby said, fuck off. And if you need to talk to her, come through me. What's up?